as usual. I'm grateful to life, I'm grateful to God, our creator, and I'm grateful to our ancestors just for being present with us and for creating this opportunity for us to be able to get together this morning. So grand rising, everybody. So we are starting a new series. And so those who are in the position to do so, I invite you to turn on your cameras. If you could also do me a favor, iPhone, can you change the name so we actually have your actual name? And if you don't know how, just let me know and I'll change it for you. Just so we know who's here. Aside from that, peace and blessings, Diana, Ken, and Tashuana. Thank you for being present and for helping. So I'll do a quick little intro. I'm excited. We are starting a new series for over the next 7 weeks. We're going to be listening to the 5 a.m. club, and we are going through a grand rising. So we're going through a new process, a new system where we're asking everybody to participate for the next 7 weeks. We're going to be consistent. We're going to have materials that we're going to be sharing with you guys. We're going to have a bunch of activities we're going to do, but all in all, we're listening to the 5 a.m. Club, which is an awesome book for self-development. And I'm excited to have our sister Tashuana, who's hailing out of Alberta. She's going to be co-animating with me and helping to coordinate our book club. So I'm really happy to have her. So no further ado, Sister Tashuana, the floor is yours, and thank you for what you're doing with us.
Thank you. So the 5 a.m. club. Yeah.
Yes, this is it. Hold on. And so what can we expect? And actually, let me know if when to share the materials with everybody, like the because today's session is more of a info session, getting everybody ready, make sure everybody has the materials, everybody understands what we're going through, everybody has access to the audio book. If you don't have Audible, then we would send you the YouTube link, but we just want to make sure that everybody is set up. But go ahead, Shanna. Well, I'll let you introduce yourself, and we can go from there.
I am Tashuana Williams. I am the owner, the CEO, co-founder of Orchid Black & Company, which is a business consulting agency out here in Alberta. I'm super excited about this audio book experience that we have set up. We are actually, Pharaoh and I have been kind of going back and forth the last few days, just trying to make sure everything was organized. So I'll give you a little bit of a breakdown of what to expect. Like he said, it will be over the next 7 weeks. We're going to dive into Robin Sharma's The 5 a.m. Club. It's a book that, it does promise to elevate your life, own your morning. We're all up right now. It's actually 5 o'clock in the morning for me. So I got a head start on this 5 a.m. club on the practices. But it has so many different guides and just, little tidbits and trinkets of information valuable that will help to empower us, to help us to achieve our goals. You're not doing this alone. We've set up a program where we have a weekly structure that would allow the readers to ask some questions. Also, we will also ask you some thought-provoking questions as well, to share the ideas that we're learning so that we can actually reflect on it as we're going through it. There's a few requirements for it. We just ask that, we ask that you commit once you decide to join us. On this journey, we ask for engagement. So, participate. You get marks for participation here. And openness. As long as we're sharing our opinions and we're being respectful of each other, there's no such thing as a wrong opinion. So
thank you. I'm looking forward to it. And I actually had a question for people joining us. First of all, has anybody here already read or listened to the 5 a.m. Club? I'll put my hand up. One. All right, so we're all new. Okay, a little bit. Okay, good. Awesome. So this is good. So it's a new book for everybody here. Does everybody here have access to Audible? And if yes or no, just so we know how we're going to be listening. So we're following the chapters on using Audible, if you don't have Audible, actually, you could take advantage because you're free. You could sign up, get a free book trial before you actually have to start paying for it. So the 5 a.m. Club could be your book trial. Actually, it's kind of get the best of both worlds here. Also,
I'm
no
sorry
Audible.
to cut you off there, but
Yeah,
I'm
go
so
ahead.
sorry that I've got so many credits on Audible, and I wish I could transfer them. Just know I'm thinking of you, and if I can figure out a way, I will do my best to get you those credits.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So because this is the how we're gonna go about the session is a little more like personal, we're connecting. I wanted to give an opportunity for everybody to just introduce themselves, just quick, like who you are, what you do, and then I'm going to share we have a PDF where you have all the working materials and stuff like that. Um, and actually, so yeah, go ahead. Let's start with that. So if we could just do a quick roundtable of intros, who we are, what we do, and then while we're doing that, I'm going to be sharing out the PDF with everybody. So well, Ken, nice outfit, and I guess Ken, as you're on, I'll give you the op to introduce yourself first as you're on camera. And again, guys, I know it's early, so do not feel obliged to turn on your camera, but if you could at least turn on your audio to let people know who you are, what you do, would be greatly appreciated.
I'm everybody knows me as Uncle Ken in the UFC. I'm a professional business trainer because we have to learn, much like we talk about the book club. We have to read, we have to learn. Continuous learning is a way to success. We need to expect to win. And if you notice my email, when I send it out, it says, expect the best. And we know that repetition is the motive of all learning, and that's practice, practice, practice. And they did say that in the book as well. Why am I wearing this uniform? It's a World War II, Second World War uniform. My father came from Barbados as a soldier for the Canadian Army to fight for the freedom of others. And he was a gunner, and I am a volunteer gunner with 3rd Field Battery of Montreal. And this is Remembrance Week, and I'm remembering my father. And I will be in the cemetery, the Point Claire cemetery for it's the Field of Honor. I will be there with my team from the Armory, Côte Armory, with a Second World War howitzer, and we will be firing it in honor of my father, who's buried about 500 feet from where we put the cannon. I have a rank of sergeant. Okay. I have a rank of sergeant. I've never served in the military, but I am a volunteer, and we are essentially a live museum for the remembrance of all the things that was done during the Second World War.
Well, Ken, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for being with us, and shout out to you. It was your father, you said?
My father, yes, Kenneth Fitzgerald Ingram from Barbados.
Oh, you're a junior? You're a junior, Ken?
No, I'm Kenneth Edwin Ingram.
Oh, sorry. Okay, good.
We share the same name, but my middle name's my grandfather's name.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, Ken, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for what you're doing here within the community. All right, and guys, as we're speaking as well, because our audio book club is, for our club, I'm creating a WhatsApp group as we speak right now, just so we could communicate and share resources for you guys a bit easier within this club. I hope you guys don't mind, but as we're all members of the club here, I just figure it's easier that way. All right, so let's continue this round robin. Who's next? Do I call you guys, or you want to just go ahead and introduce yourselves? All right, Tashuana, I'll let you call people out as I make this WhatsApp list, and I'm sending out the resources, and then we'll go through the resources that were shared to make sure everybody understands what they have received.
Okay, sure thing. Actually, I'm going to start with Michelle because I know she's in transit right now, so I will introduce her.
Oh, cool.
She's my mother.
Nice.
Came to support me.
I love it.
Yeah, she's she works with Jazz at Air Canada, and she's on her way to work right now. It's early, it's still the middle of the night, but that's some dedication. So my mamas are also already a part of the 5 a.m. club.
Nice. Well, glad to have you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you like to? I'll call in Okama.
Good morning. I
Hi.
am actually I'm from Edmonton. I'm from Alberta, but so 5 o'clock would usually be my time. But I'm calling in today from St. Lucia, where I am promoting the Caribbean Studies Association. We're going to be having our 48th annual conference here in St. Lucia. It was selected as the venue for the conference. The conference will be next year, June 3rd to the 7th, 2024. And so I am the current president, and so I'm here meeting with stakeholders, partners, sponsors, etc., to start planning early for the conference. So we will be sending out invitations to all you folks so you can register to participate and come to this beautiful island and enjoy the people, the environment, the food. It's so beautiful out here, and it's raining, so fresh ocean breeze. I have my copy here early because my dad was in the military, and my big brother, is currently in the military in Nigeria. I'm originally Nigerian, so I celebrate everybody who has ever, contributed to bringing about peace in our countries, and so that's how I look at it. Okay. So Uncle Ken, good on you there. But what I do back in Alberta is I have a business. I have an insurance business, insurance and financial services business. I used to be with Combined Insurance, but now I'm with World Financial Group. And I'm a performing artist. That's my side hustle.
Very cool. Well, very nice having you here, sister. Thank you for joining us. All right. And let's go. So now, okay, cool. So if we could go through the other intros quick, and then I'm sharing the link to the WhatsApp group because I'm realizing I don't have everybody's contact. Anyways, and actually, if you guys don't mind sharing them in the chat for those that I'm missing, but I'm also going to share the link to the WhatsApp group with you guys in the chat. So either you guys send me your contacts or you guys just join, but I would like to have everybody in that group so I could share the materials with you guys. Sorry for cutting. Go ahead. Who's next?
Alicia?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm absolutely not going to turn on my camera.
No.
Nice to everybody else who did. So I'm Alicia. I'm from Toronto. So it's not 5 a.m. I would not have agreed to come in at 5 a.m. because that's when I like to sleep or I like to lounge around in my bed. Currently, I am an events manager at the Center for Social Innovation, where we strive to make change. And I'm very big on wanting to work for a cause and making a difference in the world, just call me Clark Kent, as I wear my Clark Kent glasses to work as well. I'm also in school for project management, working towards getting my PMP. And yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Grand Rising. Well, thank you for being with us this morning, sister. And see, I've been up since 4:45. It's not as bad as people think,
I think that's a trap. That's a trap that people say. It's like having kids. They're like, kids are such a blessing, so great. And I'm sure they are. But when those people look like they haven't slept in 5 years, it's like the pyramid scheme. Just gonna throw that right out there.
I appreciate you clearing all this. You'll see. Once you get through this book and you listen to it, you will love it. I'm telling you, there's so many inspiring things in here. It will get you motivated. And we're here to do it as a team. All right. So that's what's up. Ken, is your finger up? You're gonna say something?
Yeah, there's a song that I heard years ago. You're in the army now. You're in the army now. You better get up. You better get up. You're in the army now. But not the army now. You're in the book club now.
That's right. Wake up.
We got to change the wording. We'll change the wording.
Down the trumpets. It's time to read.
Amazing. Awesome. All right. So who's next? Okay.
Who's next on there? Nathan. Good morning.
Hello, Grand Rising, Nathan and Gadsy. How you all doing today?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Excellent, excellent. So I've been up Eastern Standard Time, maybe 1 a.m. because we are in Ghana right now. GMT time, 5 hours difference. But we're super excited about what's happening. And we represent Wink. We provide virtual support services for businesses across the globe. Many of our clients right now are in North America. We provide admin, customer support, sales, bookkeeping, graphic design, social media. A lot of times, as business owners, we want to get everything done, but it does not need to be done by you. Feel free to reach out, info@wink.com, WINNCK.com. You can give us a call, 437-374-0402. We are here to support your success and be your partner in business.
You need to install the daily habit.
Thank you, brother. Who's next? Sister Ayana?
Productive results. When you show up.
Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, Ayana Goen. What do I do? I am a mom and I work for Cummins. I'm a mechanical engineer by training with an MBA, and I'm doing this morning what I'm typically doing, which is trying to balance too many things at once. Trying to get my daughter out, trying to get ready myself, get lunch prepared, get all the things done. And so I would struggle with the thought is there's just never enough time in the day to get things done that I want to get done, right? And so trying to figure out what are better strategies. And yeah, that 5 a.m. does not sound good. But would it help right to drive better productivity and getting accomplish the goals that I've got for myself and for my family, right? So yeah, that's why I'm joining here this morning.
Amazing. Thank you, sister. And yeah, you are in the right place. I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't be saying it if it's not true. I'm just telling you guys right now, this book is going to help us, because exactly what you're talking about, Anne, is exactly what it's addressed in the book. It's like we do have a tendency of doing a lot of things at the same time, and a lot of it stems from our mindset and how we feel we have to get things done. And what this book does is really helps to debunk all of that and helps us to see things differently. All right, so I just want to give Janet an opportunity. I think that's it for everybody else. Michelle's mom. Okay, great. Yeah, it's just Janet, and then I want us to also listen to a quick little excerpt of the book before we transition out, and we'll confirm all the materials.
That's me for a second, and now I'll be off camera. We really don't love cameras, eh? Next to being up at 5 o'clock, that's the next worst thing. But I'm a little bit confused. When I listened to your video last night, is it the book is called the 5 a.m. Club, or do we get up at 5 a.m., or is it both?
Well, very good question. So the book is called 5 a.m. Eventually, we should be all waking up at 5 a.m. So, we're not starting the session at 5 a.m. Well, unless you're in Alberta.
Okay.
If you're in Alberta, then it's starting at 5 a.m. for you.
Okay, because I joined at 7:11, although I was up at 5 a.m.
Okay, well, you could have called me. But
So
yeah,
my
no.
name is Janet Bennett Cox, and I'll also introduce Frederick, who's not going to join us today, but we're owners of Liquid Green Products, and we make a line of superior green cleaning products that is good for the planet. It's good for people, it's good for plants, it's good for pets. And we host a live internet radio show on Sundays. And recently I have joined the African Union, and I'm working with them in Ontario and looking at everything housing. So.
Nice. Thank you, Queen. Thank you for what you're doing, and welcome. Thanks for being here.
Great.
So, all right. So now I've shared the PDF with everybody. Everybody in the WhatsApp. I think I've added everybody. I think the only person, Tashuana, actually, if you want to add your mom after, as she's moving. But aside from that, I think I've shared it with everybody. So everybody should have the PDF. So this is going to be our guide as we're going through. On a weekly basis, we'll make certain references that you guys will be able to pull from the guide, but feel free to go through and read it. These are some resources, materials, and some of the benefits of being here, because this is something that you get with the actual audio book when you download it from Audible. But even if you don't have Audible, I'm also in the same group. I'm also going to share the YouTube link with you guys as well, where you could go through. Tashuana, do you have the schedule just so people know what is to be listened to or read if you have the actual physical book for basically for next session? Because now how this session is going to go, or Tashuana, if you want to explain it, or I can. I'm seeing I'm already rambling. I could dive in. Okay. So basically the way the sessions are going to go, we'll have every week we'll assign a couple of chapters to listen to, and we usually try to make it about, I think it was 90 minutes we said a week listening, and technically we should be reading every day, but anyways, so like we assigned about an hour and a half of listening a week. And then once we get together on a weekly, we'll talk about what we just listened to the previous week. We'll have some questions for you guys, like Tashuana said at the beginning. You guys could ask questions as well, but we're here to build together and to support each other through the process as we're going through it. Cool. Did I forget anything, Tashuana? Before I play just the intro of the book so people can get an idea of what we're going to be going into. Oh, you're on mute, sister. It's like, of course.
Man, I'm sorry. I don't know if you saw, but my son came out, so I kind of had to throw myself on mute there.
No
So for anybody who is interested, we do have just please do share your information in the group chat, and send it to your friends. We have a weekly breakdown that we have worked on. So for this week it's just introductory. We want to make sure that we're getting you the materials that you need. If you need the YouTube link, which Pharaoh has already shared with you. We also have some PDFs and the reading schedule that we will send to the group. I will make sure that is in the group today for you as a resource. And if anyone gets added after, I will add it every day this week until we're done, until next week. And then that's it. If by next week, you should have the schedule and already be reading your chapters. So the breakdown, we broke up the book into different chapters to make it so that, I think you already said that, we had about an hour and a half of meeting time in the mornings. And so we want to make sure that we have enough time to discuss, to hear your thoughts. So it is a schedule. Just try to make sure that you have those chapters done by the next meeting. That's all I ask.
And I feel like I was about to say something. I lost my train of thought. You're saying, oh, and it's just that we just ask for consistency as well. Like where we want to grow and build together in this. We know it's not always easy and things come up. So if it does happen in one of the 7 weeks that you can attend, no problem. Just give us a quick heads up. But aside from that, we do want to be able to build together, because the goal is to be able to encourage each other, support each other, and by the end of this, have we're 9 people on the screen. So I guess it'd be 6 other people waking up at 5 a.m. because I know we already have Tashuana and Okama and myself who are up. So that's it. So the goal is to get more of us up at 5 a.m. and conquering the day and mastering our experience. Now, before we played a quick little, just the intro of the book, did anybody have any questions or comments? Grand Rising Stephen, welcome.
I just want to say I'm not a morning person usually when I'm in Edmonton. So I'm going to try. I don't want to commit, but I want to try.
That's fair. That is fair, and we appreciate that. And we're here to encourage you. So
it's all habits and behaviors.
Exactly. We're here to hold each other accountable. So, life happens, but communication is a part of being proactive. So that's all. That's one step towards success there.
Beautiful. Yeah. All right, guys. So if there's no other questions, then I'll play a quick little, just the intro of the book so we have an idea. And then as 7:30 hits, those who have to leave, we totally understand. But if you are able to stay and listen, we're going to transition into our motivational, actually our weekly networking session that we do with the members of the community. And like I said, you're welcome to participate. We go from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. All right. And Brother Stephen, we've just added you to the WhatsApp group, but we'll fill you in about what you missed a bit later on. All right.
This is Audible.
HarperCollins Publishers Limited and Harper Audio present The 5 a.m. Club. Own Your Morning. Elevate Your Life by Robin Sharma. Performed by Adam Werner with an introductory message and dedication read by the author.
Trailer music, is that what's happening?
Hi, it's Robin Sharma.
Okay.
I'm immensely grateful that this book is in your hands. My deep hope is that it serves the full expression of your gifts and talents beautifully and causes revolutions of heroic transformation within your creativity, productivity, prosperity, and service to the world. The 5 a.m. Club is based on a concept and method that I've been teaching to celebrated entrepreneurs, CEOs of legendary companies, sports superstars, music icons, and members of royalty with extraordinary success for over 20 years. I wrote this book over a 4-year period in Italy, South Africa, Canada, Switzerland, Russia, Brazil, and Mauritius. Sometimes the words flowed effortlessly, as if a gentle summer breeze was at my back, and at other times I struggled to move ahead. Sometimes I felt like waving the white flag of creative depletion, and during other periods of this intensely spiritual process, a responsibility higher than my own needs encouraged me to continue. I've given all I have to give in the writing of this book for you, and I greatly thank all the very good people from around the planet who have stood with me to the completion of the 5 a.m. Club. And so, with a full heart, I humbly dedicate this work to you, the reader. The world needs more heroes, and why wait for them when you have it in you to become one, starting today? With love and respect, I truly hope you love this book.
Well,
We
I'm
will have
motivated.
eternity to celebrate the victories, but only a few hours before sunset to win them. Amy Carmichael. For what it's worth, it's never too late, or, in my case, too early to be whoever you want to be. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start all over again. F. Scott Fitzgerald. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Beautiful. Awesome. So, Tashuana, if you just want to remind or let everybody know, we're going to send it out anyways, but just let everybody know what the chapters are to read or listen to for the coming week.
Yes, by next week, which is November 14th, we want to be up to chapter 6, have chapter 6 read. Our agenda will be based on those chapters starting from 1 to 6. We're going to be sharing our thoughts on them. Some of the chapters are shorter than others, but that's what we'll be at for the first week. So that's our goal.
Amazing. Again, thank you all. Hi, Tyler. Nice seeing you. Welcome. So thank you all for being here. So we're going to dive into our session. Now, is Tyler, were you joining for the audiobook club? You're coming to be a part of our OFC Weekly.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Can you repeat?
No, he was asking if you were here for the book club or if you're here just for the OFC meeting.
Both.
She's here to support Tasha.
I'm here for all of
Yes.
it.
I love it. Tasha, this is awesome.
I'm
Thank
here to be
you.
your biggest cheerleader. in all
Yes. I love
All
it.
the
I
way
love
from
it.
Portugal, friends.
I love it. Guys,
Yes.
OFC, we are an international network. We have members from all over the place. So I'm going to kick off. So I am grateful to life, God, our creator, and our ancestors for creating this opportunity for us to be able to get together and to meet. You guys get ready. This is the OFC Weekly, where we get together on a weekly basis to encourage each other and to support each other in life. Our whole this whole thing came to being because of a collaboration that we have with BNI. For those who don't know, BNI stands for Business Networking International. They are the largest business networking platform on the planet, and we're proud to have the first ever OFC BNI chapter, where we have brought together members of our community, and we're really excited to be able to get them involved within BNI. BNI has a very disciplined structure that we thrive within, and but not everybody is what we call BNI ready. For those who are not, is why we have the OFC weeklies, where we support people in their development. We help you to, for those who are interested in becoming BNI members, we help you to grow. But what's different with our sessions, sorry, plug in. What's different in our sessions is that they're open to individuals, professionals, as well as heads of organizations. So it's not just for people who are in business and looking to scale, it's for everybody in the community. So if you're an individual, you're welcome to be present to listen to what's going on within the community. If you're a professional and you want to share what's going on at work, you're welcome to do so. If you're just a member of a family and you have questions about your children, this is a place to be. We are here to support and encourage each other in life and in everything we do. Before I dive into the session, I just want to take a quick moment where I'm going to play some clips from our affiliates and just let you with a little intro, and then we will dive into our round table where we'll have Uncle Ken give us our teachable moment. Thanks, Ken. Love the enthusiasm. All right, am I sharing my screen now? Wait.
The first
You guys see my screen? No.
guy who goes to
No.
another life.
All right, let's come back again. It's, where is my Zoom screen?
Bonjour, Mireille Lavinana du cabinet MLT Avocat. Dernièrement, j'ai été interpellée à la question de savoir que veut dire MLT Avocat. Pourquoi un autre cabinet d'avocats à Montréal? J'y ai pensé et je veux partager avec vous. MLT, pourquoi? M pour mouvement, parce que nous sommes une société en perpétuel mouvement. Comme entrepreneurs, vous grandissez et nous grandissons avec vous. Étant également des entrepreneurs, notre cabinet grandit. Alors nous sommes en mouvement. Nous sommes également en mouvement parce qu'à chaque année, nous devons revoir nos compétences, nous améliorer afin de pouvoir répondre mieux à vos besoins. Alors oui, nous sommes en mouvement avec vous. Le R pour liberté. Votre liberté dépend de vous et pas de quelqu'un d'autre, comme la nôtre. Il a fallu que nous décidons de quitter du 9 à 5 pour nous lancer en affaires. Alors, nous partageons également cette passion pour l'entrepreneuriat avec l'ensemble de nos clients. Le T pour transition. Nous sommes la transition entre vous et la réalisation de vos objectifs. Alors, si vous voulez un cabinet pour vous servir, n'hésitez pas, appelez-nous. Nos contacts se trouvent dans la description, juste ci-dessus. Ou alors, envoyez-nous tout simplement un courriel et nous nous ferons un plaisir de vous répondre. À la prochaine.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
Welcome to the digital age, where having a website is essential for any business. But with so many devices and screen sizes, how can you ensure your website looks great on every device? Introducing Responsive Website Design. Upgrade to responsive website design today, and give your customers the best online experience possible. With responsive design, your website automatically adjusts to the screen size of the device it's being viewed on. No more zooming in and out, or scrolling left and right. Your website will always look great, no matter the device. Get a free consultation. Contact us today at Mainstream Digicom.
Talk to us about PTSD. What does it feel like to experience PTSD?
Overthinking, not knowing how to set boundaries, not knowing how to say no, come with nightmares, and come with just anxiety, depression, also like identity crisis as well, like kind of like we were talking about earlier, not knowing who you are, not knowing how to find your purpose.
Yes,
that's all a part of post-traumatic stress. It's all a part of that, you know, having like different flashbacks or maybe even visions of things of your trauma. It can come at random times, or it can come in your sleep, you know, or you can just be triggered by smells, by things you see, right? By all of these senses, you can be triggered by your trauma.
Yeah.
PTSD is it's complex, right? But it's so possible to heal from it. It's so possible to find out who you are and become that best version of yourself. No matter how long you've dealt with it, it's possible for you to heal from it.
Have you ever tried to teach someone a skill that is easy for you, but difficult for them?
Peace. I'm Farah Hamid Freeman, founder and director of the OFC. We're also known as the One Full Circle Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network, founded October 2011. I'm honored for this opportunity to introduce you all to the OFC. But more importantly, I'm excited for what this OFC BNI collaboration will economically do for your business, your family, and our community. The OFC is dedicated to bridging the gap between the French and the English-speaking melanated community, and to empowering the community by providing culturally adapted resources and support. But the power of the OFC is in our network. We serve a community of over 16,000 members. Our members consist of entrepreneurs and business owners, as well as individuals and families. All members are committed to supporting each other in order to create a solid economic foundation for ourselves and our future generations. Within the OFC, we understand that by supporting your business, your company will expand and will eventually create employment opportunities for our youth. Our model is simple. Members come to us for products and services, and we refer them to you. At the end of the day, we may have amazing products and services, but we need access to clients willing to spend money in our businesses in order for us to thrive. This collaboration is doing exactly that and more. Being accepted as a member of an OFC BNI chapter means that you will benefit from the powerful business-to-business networking and coaching from BNI, in addition to the constant flow of clients and support from the OFC. Like BNI says, we are stronger together. But don't take my word for it. Get involved and experience the benefits for yourself. If this opportunity is right for you, let me be the first to welcome you to the OFC community and to the BNI family. To get started with the OFC, simply sign up at ofccommunity.com. Our member success representatives are ready to be at your service. In the meantime, please remember to think of us first for all your community and business needs. Thank you again for your time and enjoy the rest of the presentation.
I have come home and I have stood at the base of the steps just dreading the 40 stairs that I have to climb up. And
okay, I'm trying to stop the video now. 1 sec. All right. There we go. That was our introductions, guys. Thank you for being present and thanks for participating. Always glad to have you all here. So now, so what to expect, we're going to dive into a quick first we'll have a teachable moment from Uncle Ken, and then we will have our affiliates who are on with us, introducing themselves and letting you all know how they can be of service to you all. Then we'll open up the floor to our regular members and to our guests for you all to introduce yourselves. Let us know who you are, what you do, and how we can be of service to you all in terms of members of the community. Some quick housekeeping rules, just so you guys know how we get down. Quand des choses, I guess I should have said it at the beginning. Nos rencontres sont complètement bilingues. I always forget that. Nos rencontres sont complètement bilingues. S'il vous plaît, gênez-vous pas. S'il faut, vous pouvez vous exprimer en français et on va traduire. So guys, our meetings are completely bilingual, so please feel free to express yourselves in the language of your choice. And if needed, we will translate. When we do our roundtable, we ask that we keep it within 90 seconds, just to give an opportunity for everybody to introduce themselves. If you are going over 90 seconds, I'll just start flaring my arms just so you could see that, well, you are overdoing it. And then also I want to encourage everybody to share your contact information. We are here to connect and to network. I think I hit everything. Also remember that these sessions are recorded. We archive them and we load them up on our YouTube after the fact. So for members who didn't get an opportunity to participate, they could do so. But you know what? That might be ending soon. Ken and I are discussing some things. If you miss a session, you miss a session. But anyways, we'll get into that a bit later on. All right.
Oh.
So that's it. So, okay, I think that is it for, oh no, what am I saying? And then after we do this whole round table, we have our featured guest for today, which is our sister Tashuana, who will let us know more about her, give us a bit about her background, what she does, and how her company can be of service to you all. And then we will close up with that. All right, guys. So I am excited. So with no further ado, I'll cede the floor to Ken. Thank you, Uncle Ken. The floor is yours.
Well, hello, everybody. Last week, I talked about a concept that I felt was very important. And it's even more important now that we're talking about the 5 a.m. club. Now, we all have a GPS in our car, right? Or maybe on our phone. It helps us to get from point A to point B. Imagine for the moment, you could also have a GPS for your business. And that's called a goal planning system, right? Isn't that, never mind global positioning system, a goal planning system for your business. Well, a tool exists and I have it, and I'll be happy to send it out to you. I wrote an article a few years ago and I talked about that because if you looked at historically, Christopher Columbus, who crossed the Atlantic, trying to find North America, and he did. But they did it with some pretty archaic tools, a sextant and some other compasses and stuff, right? Today we don't have that. We have electronic devices that help us to get from point A to point B, but we don't have something called a goal planning system for our business. And that's what we need, because setting goals and objectives, much like Robin Sharman has said, repetition, practice, focus will help you to get to your destination in your business, but you need a tool to do that. And I'll be happy to send it to you for free because I'm Uncle Ken. But here's the deal. You have to send me an email, kingram@techresultswithans.com for it. And the only person that reached out to me last week was Pharaoh Hammond Freeman.
Guys, and you know I'm on all these things already, guys. So, so take advantage. It is a great tool. Do not hesitate. Sorry, Ken, for jumping on the end of your time. Are you finished, Ken? Sorry, I got excited.
I could be finished.
All right, great.
You know how much I love to talk.
All right, we're done. But no, well, thank you, Ken. Thank you for the enthusiasm. But guys, take advantage of these tools. This is why we create these opportunities. What Ken is sharing is something that has a huge value, and there's usually a cost to it. So definitely take advantage. He's offering it free to everybody. So at the very least, just send him an email so you can get a copy, and we'll talk about it next week. Awesome. Good. Yes, and Ken, if you could repeat the email and put it in the chat for everybody, it would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, it's K Ingram, INGRAM, K. So it looks like Kingram, actually, at TACRESAULTS results.com.
Thank you, Ken. Next, all right, our next affiliate on here, we have Brother Nate. from Wink, Grand Rising King. Thanks for being with us.
Hello, Grand Rising. Great day. Grateful to be here. My name is Nathan Agazi, co-founder of Wink. Chantal's not here at the moment, but I will represent on her behalf. We're so excited with what's happening right now. We are a Canadian-run outsourcing company that focuses on scaling, small to medium enterprises, businesses using virtual support services. So admin, customer service, sales, bookkeeping, graphic design, social media. A lot of times we think to ourselves as business owners, I only have, 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week. We try and maximize when the only thing we really need to do is leverage our time. Gain an additional 20 to 35 hours each week, you'll probably increase your productivity by 20 to 30%. It doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. All you need to do is set up a meeting. We can strategize, identify how to get you on track to reach your goals. If it makes sense, let's move forward. If not, at least you know better. That's what I call a win-win situation. info@wink.com, WINNCK.com. You can give us a call, 437-374-0402. We are here to support your success, and it's a wink away. Thanks.
Thank you. And you did great. I forgot to start the counter, so I was just
Wink away.
I think you kept it within a minute. Good job. Thank you.
It's a good thing we're doing this 5 a.m. club thing, huh?
Anyways, I have a lot of energy for this time in the morning, as you guys know. I'm on it. All right, guys. Our next affiliate, Dr. Williams. Oh, are you saying something? Okay, great. Dr. Williams, thank you for being here. Grand Rising. And I feel it's been a long time I haven't seen you.
Hello, everybody. You caught me just as I was clicking enter to put in the information. So yay, it's already in the chat. I am president of blackbiblio.com. I can be reached. I know this is being recorded. I can be reached at 514-937-1733. Or if anytime during the week something hits you about what I'm about to say, check out blackbiblio.com. That's my website. It actually fits with my company. I had to actually adapt the URL to my company. My company is actually called blackbiblio.com. Okay, so I represent the ABCs of Canadian Black History Kit, which is a fabulous tool. And I'm going to talk about your relationship to your community. I am almost positive, after having spent a good 35 plus years in investigation, that almost all of us are totally unaware of the Black history within their own communities. And I'm not even talking at a national level, but local. It is amazing the material that I have found over the years about local towns and villages in this country, places by rivers and creeks where Blacks actually lived. And that history, if it was not captured on paper by some settler, by some European, we would not even know that Black people were there now. What does that mean for today? You know what? If we don't make an effort to capture our own history on paper today in 2023, somebody in 75 years from now is going to ask the same question about, hey, what about Black history in? You fill in the dots. So our responsibility as a community is to make Black history come alive. That's what my kit's about. So please feel free to connect with me at blackbiblio.com.
Good job. Thank you, Dr. Williams. You're giving some profound information here, so I didn't want to cut it off too early. Well,
yes, you did, but that's
okay.
Well,
I
love you anyway.
I had to give you a sign.
There's so many other voices that need to be told, right?
You have to reel it in. Good. Thank you, Dr. Williams, and thank you for what you're doing. Honestly, capturing the history period is a huge value. So we appreciate having you as a part of the community, and glad to have you supporting us as we support you. All right. And again, guys, like I remind you guys every week, if you want more of this type of content in your school in terms of Canadian Black history, let us know. We have templates that you could send to your school to request more information, etc., etc. Just reach out to us. That's wecare@gmail.com, ofcwecare@gmail.com. All right. So before we transition out of our affiliates, Uncle Ken, you haven't had an opportunity just to introduce yourself as an entrepreneur. So if you can do so, please, and then we'll transition into our the rest of our members and our guests.
Well, Grand Rising, everybody, and welcome to the meeting today, OFC. It's Remembrance Week. My father came from Barbados as a volunteer from the Canadian Army to fight in a war for the freedom of others. The thing about the military and why they're so successful, discipline. They set goals and objectives. Each outing is a mission. In business, we need to treat our business the same way. We need to set those goals and objectives. We need to learn how to do things correctly. I've learned how to fire a World War II howitzer, 25-pounder howitzer, through training and coaching. I offer the same thing to businesses. But what do businesses need? Well, you need sales training. You get into business because you're passionate about something, but you never learned how to sell. You may do well for the first 2 years, but then the wheels fall off the wagon. As the business grows, leadership becomes a big issue. The military is strong on leadership, direction. We need to be able to motivate and inspire people so they follow you. Yes. And what about strategy? We set up our business, we get some money from the bank, we put the strategy up on the table, it collects dust. A couple of years later, people come into our markets and start stealing the lunch out of our mouths. Horrible, horrible. You need discipline, you need training, you need to set goals and objectives. If you want to win in business, stop rubbing your hands, put that down.
Yes.
I'm here solely to help you grow your business intelligently. 514-668-2320. Reach out to me. The meeting's free.
Thank you, Ken. Amazing. Again, I love the enthusiasm. You think after the third time you didn't have so much more to say, but I'm amazed, Ken. It's amazing. You have a wealth of information. But honestly, guys, I do encourage you guys to connect with Ken, even just for an intro session, just to find out a little more in detail what he does. It's awesome, and we love having him as a partner with us at the OFC. And the things that we're developing, guys, just brace yourselves, because over the next couple of years, you guys are going to see huge transitions within the network. I'm really excited for what we're doing. And again, Ken, thank you for being here and supporting.
And we
All
love
right.
everybody. We love everybody.
Thank you, Ken. Awesome. So let's dive in. Next, we're diving into the members of our community. Brother Stephen Walker, Grand Rising, and thank you for being with us this morning.
Hello, everyone. Stephen Walker, the muscle medic. I am a massage therapist. And in my journeys as a massage therapist, I've noticed some misconceptions about what massage therapy is. And it's interesting because the first thing that I see that seems to come to people's minds when they think of massage therapy is a slow trickling waterfall next to a bonsai tree and some smooth stones. That is not necessarily what massage therapy is, but why is that? That's because in North America, we play catch up with the therapy that all around the world they take a little bit more seriously. So what they did here is they basically looked at the basics of massage therapy and lumped it in with cosmetic in the cosmetic sector. I am not a cosmetologist. I am a massage therapist. I work in muscle mobilization therapy, myofascial therapy, and also deep tissue work. So these are the things you would get with me as a massage therapy. And I would highly recommend people looking into therapy the moment you feel the onset of a migraine, the moment you feel the onset of like discouragement or feeling anxious about anything, that is a time you want to look at massage therapy. Consider massage therapy as part of your health team. Part of your health team, like a physiotherapist might be, or a osteo might be. That's how you want to look at massage therapy at the onset of any changes. You can see me, you can find me at Tamper Studios, you can find me at ZCal, and I'll be putting my information in the chat for those of you who aren't familiar. Thank you very much for your time.
Amazing. Thank you, my brother. And under your 90 seconds, we appreciate you and looking forward to connecting with you. If not, by the end of this week, it's going to be my next week, but we've been in touch. So myself and my wife are due. So thank you very much. Awesome. Let's keep it moving. Sister Janet. Is it just you, Sister Janet, or are you with Fred? You're on mute. All right, take your time.
Sorry, there we go. Okay. Jeez. Technology. I'm Janet Cox. Actually, my real name is Janet Bennett Cox, but I just say Cox for short. And Frederick Cox and I, we have been involved with liquid green products for just going on about 8 years, and we're still in growing mode. Do you have a home that you want to keep clean without using toxins? Do you have pets you care about that if they lick the floor, they won't get poisoned? And do you have a garden where you grow your vegetables and you want the best tasting, most nutritious, highest bricks content? Then that's liquid green products. That's just a part of what we do. And we also do on Sundays, we have a health show, which grew out of the liquid green products. And next week, we're hoping to have Faro on. We have not spoken to him yet as the date, but talking about the health of the community. So Faro, I'm putting it out there. If, we'll talk later if that date works for you. So
Perfect. You said next week.
Or
After 12.
liquidgreenproducts.com, and you'll find all the other links there.
Amazing. Thank you, sister. Yeah, and I think the 12th does work for me. So good. Thank you for putting me on the spot. I will write that down and note it, and we will follow up. This is how you have to do it. This is how you have to do it. Perfect. Thank you, sister, and thank you for what you're doing. And don't forget to put your link in the chat. Awesome. Okay. Next, Sister Okama. Oh, are you able to speak? I know you might be in transition.
Okay.
Oh, you can? Okay, great.
Put it in the chat.
The
Can
floor
you
is
hear
yours.
me?
Yes, we can.
Greetings, everyone. I talked to you today from Rodney Bay in St. Lucia. And so I'm going to be telling you why I'm here. So I am here as the president of the Caribbean Studies Association, Caribbean Studies. So that is what we are interested in, dissecting a country and feeding that information from a research perspective to the government policymakers so they can use that information in designing policies for their people, for their land, for their water, for their spaces. And so my organization, once a year, we have an annual conference in a selected Caribbean island. And so next year in June, we're going to be having our 48th annual conference here in St. Lucia on the theme of Caribbean development sustainability, the convergence of technology, people, planet, peace, partnerships, and prosperity. Caribbean development sustainability, the convergence of T5Ps. Okay, so put that in your books. We came from Africa through the Caribbean and to North America. It is time for us to give back to our Caribbean islands, to our Caribbean countries, and eventually back to Africa through what we are doing in the Caribbean Studies Association. You can find information about our call for papers on the website www.caribbeanstudiesassociation.org. You can email me at president@caribbeanstudiesassociation.org. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you for what you're doing. And actually, it's huge what you're doing. So congrats on that. And however we can assist, please don't hesitate to ask or to let us know. I guess for now, it's just to create awareness about what you're doing and continue to share it out. And actually, even for Stephen, I forgot to remind him or to get that clarity as well. But I understood it. We're here to promote and we're looking for clients and just for visibility. So however we could help to make that happen, it is our pleasure to do so. Awesome. So let's continue. Let's keep it moving. So next we have who's next? Oh, Sister Ayana, do you want to introduce yourself to the community real quick? I know you might be in transition or busy. So, oh, I did forget to say, people are welcome to be here as guests, but we do encourage that you at least say hello to the people and let us know. And Michelle, I don't know if Michelle's able to speak yet. Tashuana, you gonna let us know about your mom or? Yeah. Okay, Ayana, you can speak.
Yeah, sure. Yep. So good morning, Ayana Goen. I joined this morning to be part of the book club and figure I'd stick around a little bit longer while I'm multitasking. I am a mechanical engineer by training, with an MBA. I work in reverse logistics for Cummins. I'm just an individual contributor at this point, not an entrepreneur, but looking to support the community in any ways I can, while also picking up some tips and tricks for myself.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. Glad to have you and glad to be able to support and encourage. And thank you for supporting and encouraging us as well. Awesome. Okay. All right. Now let's get into our guests. So you want to you gonna introduce Michelle to Sean? Okay, go ahead. Then and then I will Tyler, you'll be next, and then Romario.
Okay. Yes, Michelle Williams is the mother of Tashuana Williams. Hello. She is she lives here in Calgary, Alberta. She's on her way to work right now, and it's still nighttime here. So she's just in transit on her way to the airport because she works with Jazz. She works as admin with Jazz Airlines for Air Canada. So that's who Michelle is. She is here today. This is her first meeting and hopefully not her last.
Awesome. Thank you for being with us, Michelle. Appreciate it and drive safe. Awesome. Next, Mr. Tyler, the floor is yours. Nice having you here.
Thank you for having me. I wasn't sure quite what to expect, but this is so my jam. I'm from Toronto. I currently just moved from Germany to Portugal. I also am a business owner, actually. So I went to school for a social justice program. So the things that I always say we didn't learn in Canadian education system. So all of this history about our communities and just nationwide is really important to me. So I'm really happy that you're allowing me to be a part of this. It's really cool. Yeah, but also I do a bunch of witchy stuff on the side. So I actually am trying to build up my business right now. I am a psychic medium and I'm a really good sales girl, but I have absolutely no marketing expertise. And that's really difficult when you're not face to face with somebody. So I think I could really learn a lot from everybody. On the side note, if anybody does want a reading, you're welcome to email me. It's tylako, TYLAKO @outlook.com. And yeah, I also do energy healing. So back to the massage therapy aspect, I think a lot of people who come to do energy readings with me, I will often refer them to, some actual physical stuff when I read for their bodies. So yeah, this is really cool. And it's nice to meet everybody. And thanks for letting me be a part of this.
Awesome. Welcome. And we're glad to have you here. And definitely marketing is something we can help you with. And we're here to promote the businesses within the community and to promote the community, period. So however we can help. And I think you're right now you're in Portugal. But whenever you're in Canada, one of the things we do have out here in Quebec is our healing retreat that we make available for people who do different kind of holistic healing and who need a space to be able to connect with people. So that's something we could discuss when you're here. And we've also spoken to Tashuana about bringing one out to Alberta because it is necessary out there as well. All right. So thank you for being here. And don't forget to put your contact info in the chat and we will definitely be in touch. Do you do your readings virtually as well?
Right now, I actually only do them virtually because I can't possibly do them non-virtually, but it's the exact same. I do it over text or over FaceTime or in person. They're all the same energy. It's just reading energy. So
nice.
It's actually easier when I don't see somebody because then I trust myself.
Dope. Okay, cool.
No biases,
Cool. Okay. Thank you for sharing again, guys. Glad to have you here with us. Awesome. Next, Brother Romario.
I'm not sure if he's able to speak. He's coming out of where is he coming from? New Brunswick.
Okay.
So
you want to introduce him?
Probably working right now.
Okay, cool.
And I know that his when he's talking to me at work, it's loud in the background. But Romario is also family.
Nice.
He is my uncle's brother. You know how Caribbean families are. So he is currently starting up his own business as an auto mechanic. And I do believe he's getting into body work. Right now, I'm actually working with him, setting up his contracts and disclaimers and stuff like that to get him set up. And I do believe that his goal is to be a traveling mechanic. And so hopefully he'll be coming home soon so that he can travel across Canada and I can so he can travel across Canada and we can market him while he's doing that.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
well, welcome. And we do have members in New Brunswick as well. So if ever he is looking to connect with people out there, we could plug him in with a couple of people. Actually, I think I even have another person who owns another network, actually, in New Brunswick. So if ever he's looking to expand, just don't hesitate. Let me know, and I'll do that bridge.
Yeah, I'll send you his contact information because I'm sure he would like that.
Cool. Awesome. So introduce myself and the OFC. So I'm Farrell Freeman, founder and director of the OFC. OFC has been around about 14 years now. And as you guys heard in a little clip, we serve a network of about 16,000 members. And our whole thing is really creating this community. Actually, I had a meeting with somebody yesterday and who is the founder of a social club and a private social club. And as she was describing, I was like, that sounds just like the OFC. So it's like we are kind of like a social club as well, but a little more robust. So I guess that's why we're a super hub, because we have the businesses, organization, as well as individuals. And the ecosystem is just that as individuals come to see us, we refer them to businesses within the community. And as they're ready to expand and grow, we help them to level up. And if they so choose, they could become OFC BNI members. What I just encourage everybody to do on a weekly basis, if you know anybody who could benefit from this type of community, who's looking for this kind of energy, this kind of vibe, please refer them, invite them to join, invite them to come on out. And what I'm calling for now is really, we started the audiobook club. We're going to be going for the next 7 weeks. Well, technically, today was week 1, so 6 more weeks to go, where we're going to be listening to the audiobook club, the 5 a.m. club. It's an inspiring book. It's an educational book. And we really want everybody to be able to dive in. And also for our business owners out there who are looking for a little more visibility, we have our radio show and podcast. We air every Thursday. And if you are interested in being a guest, reach out to us. Again, just reach out ofcwecare@gmail.com. Or you could call us at 514-651-4545. And that's also on WhatsApp. So you can reach us from all over the world, 514-651-4545. And it's our pleasure to connect with you and to support and to give you that visibility. All right. So now I am excited. With no further ado, I'd like to cede the floor to our sister Tashuana. Take your time. You are on no clock, like I've been rushing everybody. I've been rushing everybody to get to you. So that's
that's good to know.
Take your time. The floor is yours. And
otherwise, my speech would be like this. And I hope you got that. I actually wanted to before I start, I wanted to talk about, what Tyler was talking about. She is one of my best friends. I've known her since high school. And one of my favorite moments with her when it comes to energy and grounding yourself is one day we just got in a car. I think you rented a car. It was like a zip car. And we just drove past Markham, Ontario into Booney Land, and we went and we found a creek. I don't know if you remember that, Ty, but we sat down and we were talking about you planning to go to Germany to start your new journey. And we just took our shoes off. There was literally snow on the other bank, but sun shining on us. And we took our shoes off and we stuck our feet in the sand. And we just sat there for hours, just talking and grounding each other. And she's a really great, she has a power. It's like a superpower. That's what I like to call it. And so if you ever do need someone that will just kind of give you a new perspective, that's your girl. Anyways, I'm done now.
Thank you.
Not done yet, but so I'm going to share my screen with you. My name is Tashuana Williams. I am the CEO of Orchid Black & Company Incorporated. I launched my business last year. Let me just get this screen sharing thing going. All right, can you guys see that?
Yes, we
All
do.
right.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Oops, a little bit too far. Okay. So yes, Orchid Black and Company. Thank you so much for joining us, for embracing the morning. I love to see the smiles on everyone's faces. It makes me super, super, super happy. Your presence already is a testament to your dedication to yourself and to your business, whatever your goals are, whatever it is, just showing up, taking the first step. It's already an accomplishment. So stay positive and let's crush your goals. Let's crush your goals together. Who am I? I am Tashuana Williams, like I said. I come from a Jamaican background. I was born here in Calgary, Alberta. I lived here until I was about, I think, 8 years old. And then my mother and we moved to Ontario, where I lived until I was about 12. And then we moved to New York. I started high school in New York City and then went back to Toronto to finish my high school career. And I met my partner and at school in Seneca in Toronto. And we decided, after being together for some time, finishing school, business school, it's always good to at least, it's nice to have a partner who has the same background as me because we can bounce business ideas and stuff like that off of each other. But we decided to come home to Calgary, which is now our home, and start a family. And so we have one child and a whole lot of my family. Yeah, but I guess, one of the things that my life experience, with school and traveling, it has really taught me that making connections and building connections is very important. A lot of people will say, it's, too many friends. I do have a lot of friends, and some people will say, well, too many friends isn't quality. But a lot of the people that I do call friends, I call my chosen family. And that is because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to see that person succeed alongside me, if that makes any sense. We cross paths for a reason in this life. And I think that it's important to leave your imprint. We talk about our the carbon footprint, but we don't really talk about our human footprint. Not that you should be leaving footprints in humans, but physically, this is obviously metaphorical, but leaving that footprint, making yourself remembered or making yourself recognizable, making yourself the first person that people think about. Reliability, accountability, all of these things are part of human connection. And I do believe that we as a community, we do have some type of responsibility to each other to help each other succeed. There's, it doesn't take much. It actually takes more effort to help someone fail than it does to help them succeed. And so one of my biggest philosophies with Orchid Black and Company and with the community that I serve is that, the goal is to build, connect, and grow together. And on that note, I
all of a sudden can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, we can now. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, for a second, your audio went out. I thought it was me.
Right at the moment where you went to explain something, you just cut right out.
Oh, sorry about that. I will start again.
Sure.
I was talking about the importance of showing up and the importance of networking and community. Harvard Business Review had put out an article about the necessity of networking, or why networking is important for businesses. And professional networks lead to more business opportunities. Even just right now, the conversations that we're having, they lead to insight. You might even find a way to reflect upon yourself, or someone that you might know. Networking is just such a powerful tool to growing your business. It can bring you more leads. It can bring you business opportunities. It's also been proven to broaden and deepen our knowledge, which is what we are doing right now as a group together. you can also increase your capacity for innovation just by expanding your horizons, speaking to new people, stepping outside of your comfort zone. You never know what you're going to learn. You advance faster and you improve your statistics and authority. And what I mean by that is what I had said before, which is being that person that people come to first. That in itself is authority. It doesn't have to be domineering. The way we carry ourselves and the way we see ourselves, it reflects, and it actually, people will mirror that back to you. So if you treat yourself with authority, people will also treat you with authority. If you go, if you're confident in yourself and what you know and what you do, you're turning to your knowledge and people will turn to you. That is what I would like to help business owners achieve, small business owners, even large businesses, because a lot of times those corporations lose that sense of responsibility, right, to their community or to their employees, the building morale and making sure that they are reliable. People oftentimes dread going to work because they don't really trust their employers, and that's not a good way to run a business. You want your employees to treat your business like it's their own, and being able to be in front of more people and network and actively be a part of your community, engaging in your community will help with that. And so that is what my goal is as a consultant. Oh, look, my screen has decided not to switch. There we go. I wanted to go in some of my services that I offer as well. I did go into networking. I don't really need to elaborate much on the global networking part of things, because as you can see, this group alone with just 12 people are, I don't even, what are we, three different continents? Is that what we're at right now? Yeah. 3 or 4 different continents just in this group. And I think that is amazing. So you can just imagine, with just 12 people, what you can do if you were to contact each one of these people in this group, just to get that insight and, like I said, that kind of innovation that we're looking for, that you're looking for in your business. One of the things that I do offer with my services is a consultation to find out what your company needs. And that is a free consultation, because I don't believe that we should charge to converse. I guess it's to a degree, we should get to know each other first, find out what our needs are and how we can help each other. And that is what I do. So the way I start my process is by sitting down one-to-one with potential clients, or even just people that I'm interested in learning from, and finding out, how we can work together, what I can do to help support their businesses, and even what they can do to help support some of my clients as well. That is networking in a nutshell. And that is part of the strategic consulting. It is really narrowed down to what the client needs. It's a tailored, my contracts are always tailored. You're not going to see the same contract twice, because it will reflect exactly what we've talked about, what it is that you need. And, through collaboration and analysis and industry-related information, we help clients to realize their vision and to identify their action points, and, to help them propel in the right direction. I wanted to talk a little bit about analytic data. I won't speak too much on it, but I do collect data and provide reports that are used to support decision-making and research. It does help to optimize performance and brand recognition, as well as market reach. That being said, there's a lot of change happening in the world right now. We're moving into the digital, we've been in the digital age for a while, but we're now moving into that AI part of the digital age. And a lot of people it's like, learning to ride a bike again, or learning how to use Facebook for the first time. It's something that we're going to have to get used to, but it is something that it's going to take over. It's going to change how businesses run. If you think about it now, with so many AI things, I was actually sitting this morning and I was thinking about ChatGPT and how it's such a great tool. You still have to go through and make it your own, because now it's going to be it's going to be harder for us because employers, they're going to be looking for you.
You cut out again.
Did I cut out again?
Yeah, you said employers are going to like look
Can you hear me
for,
now?
I think you said you, but
You got me?
yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah. It's just
Okay.
that
Yes. So yeah, I was just I was talking about how the AI what's the word I'm looking for? I guess the AI boom that's taking over the world is going to change the way businesses run, the way businesses see their employees, and what they're looking for from them. They're going to look for personality. They're going to, I mean, that's something that we should think about anyways, but it's so easy to just put something in and then lose yourself with words. You know, what I see happening right now is a lot of people sending their resumes, and you can tell that they've been you know, made up through ChatGPT, but they haven't been edited. You can't really see that person coming through their resume. And I was just thinking about how eventually what's going to end up happening is interviews and resumes are going to be, they're going to be videos, because how else are we going to express ourselves? How else are we going to show who we are when we can just have it through the computer and the computer can do it for us? So these are the types of innovations and the types of, you know, data that the type of data that I would like to, that I have been collecting for clients as well, just to help them adjust to the changes that are coming. One of the things that I have done is, if you don't mind, I'm actually going to just switch this real quickly because I did want to show you this, just a brief, forgive me here. I thought I had it open, but I didn't. So please bear
no
with.
problem. While you search that, I want to let everybody know. So this week you're on with us. No, was it this week or last week you're on? That no, actually you were going to air
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, as I'm like looking at the calendar, like, wait a second, you aired already. So you guys, I'm going to share the link where people could go back and also listen to more. Are you ready on your side?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay. New share. There we go. New screen. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the things that I have done is I have partnered with this company here, Buzz Marketing, as well as the BDC, the Government of Canada, and the Government of Canada, pardon, for this Canadian Digital Adoption Program, which helps to boost your business to help boost your business technology. This is a grant program that is being offered by the government for eligible businesses who are trying to adapt digital technologies or digital, I guess, processes within their operations and within their business. If you are interested in hearing more about it, it is a grant and a loan opportunity. I will say that if you are interested about hearing more about it, if you're looking for funding for your business, or if you're thinking, you know, maybe you don't know where you're going to be next year because you're thinking, you know, what resources do I have? The government has so much that they just don't tell us, and you got to go look for it. So I'm here to help you with that. And I will share my information in the link if you would like to book a one-to-one with me, either, you know, for your own business's needs, or if you are interested in this a digital adoption program as well. I'm going back to my other screen now, and I'm almost done. I wanted to share my contact information with you on the screen in case you were, you know, take a screenshot. This is the backside of my business card. It has my information here, as well as my email and my phone number. You can also find me on the OFC link under Orchid Black Co. Orchid Black and Company, pardon me, Incorporated. And that's it from me. I really hope that if there's something that you heard today, it wasn't too big of a presentation, but if there's something that you heard that you are interested in, or if you just want to have a conversation, share some insights, you know, maybe exchange networks, I'm here to chat, and I am excited to learn and grow with you.
I actually have a question, and thank you for that presentation. That was awesome with my hand claps on here. Thank you, Tashuana, for sharing, and there was a lot of insight there as well. I wanted to know, and it was just to get clarity in terms of how you offer your services. You offer administrative support, but not necessarily coaching, or is there a kind of coaching involved within the support that you offer? That's what I was just trying to clarify.
Yeah, there's so like I said, it is tailored to what you need. So if it is a new business and you need more coaching, I'm definitely there to help. If you have a business that you already have established and maybe you're trying to adopt some new processes and you need some training, I'm also I do have experience in certified training as well. There is a way to train people where they actually retain information, even if they look like they're not retaining the information. So that's definitely something that I do offer. It's something, sometimes your business could be so good and it could be making a lot of money, but you could be lacking in training and in your ability to do so and to communicating, to connect. And so that is, yes, I do offer coaching in that sense.
And for those who are local to you, do you offer administrative support, like on-site administrative support as well? Like, is that something that you do?
If it's possible for me to get to you, then yes. I'm sure it looks like Kevin ended up being early and late for this meeting. So I help him with his business for 3 Handyman. And I actually do spend a lot of my Monday to Wednesday in office there.
Okay.
That's, they right now they have capitalized most of my weekly time, but if you're asking me to come to, and I've come to Toronto to meet, actually one of my first clients was from this network. I'm sure you know who Quentin Versetti is with Astro.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes. So he is an ongoing client, ongoing projects with them. And I did actually travel to Toronto to go meet them and have lunch with his board. And it was great. And I think that, I just got a message. He snoozed through his alarm. It's like he heard me talking about him. That's hilarious. But it was really great. Being able to sit with them in person was I actually met Tyler right after that meeting. I don't know if you remember that. She just so happened to be in Toronto at the same time from Germany.
Nice.
And we met an elder from Ghana, Uncle Sekou, and it was just that's another one of those moments that I'll take with me, a core memory unlocked,
I love it.
Being able to connect, like I said, human connection and being in person and being able to give a person a hug or shake their hand, it makes a big difference.
Well, Tashuana, I thank you for everything that you're doing and for what you've been doing and aspiring to do for the community and for your company. I strongly encourage everybody to connect, because that thing, that's what you did touch on it, but that thing in terms of getting access to capital, it's a huge opportunity for a lot of people in the community. Please take advantage, even just as touch base, just to find out some information. I shared the link to the Red Circle. That's our podcast link that will bring you straight to the interview. Where we're able to deep dive a little bit more about it. So I want to encourage everybody. It is 8:30, so I am a stickler for it. I do want to shut down on time. So with that, guys, I am grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and our ancestors for creating an opportunity for us to be able to get together today. And I just ask that everything we listen today, let it uplift us and empower us in what we're doing. And I just ask that life continue to bless each and every one of you, that your business continue to grow and expand, that it continue to support you yourselves, your family, as well as your community. And for those who are joining the book club, again, I just shared in the chat, you have the WhatsApp group. Join us on WhatsApp, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace and blessings, everybody. Thank you for being part today, and we'll talk soon. Cheers.